München run riot this past weekend, hitting 7 past lowly Bochum. But what about the chasing pack? How do they get on? We'll take a little look at it next. That's right, folks, back was giving a prediction video today. We're looking forward to match day number 6 in the Bundesliga, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe, keep your bang on the little things Bundesliga related, Blackburn Rovers related. Woo! Football, we're going to know here. Under Brewski, that's right. Of course, it's the Nagelsmann effect. Of course, they're kicking ass and taking aims. It's Bayern running riot. But of course, Wolfsburg doing very, very well for themselves, breathing down their necks. Of course, level on points with Bayern. Of course, we'll take a look at that and more in just 1 second. Of course, a big shout out to my BRPs. We're talking about my pay, a tree, ons. Of course, if you want to join that gang, check out the link down below, patreon.com/RoversC. So here we go. Waste no more time. Let's get cracking. See how we all got on in the old prediction league. Here we go. So here are my picks. Last round, Hertha Berlin against Greuther Fürth. A 2-1 win for Hertha Berlin. Greuther Fürth are in a bit of trouble already. Just the 1 point so far this season. Down in 18th right now. Bayern, though, like I said, 7-0 win. I went with just a 3-0 win myself. Double it and add on. And of course, there you go. Of course, running riot, scoring goals. That's what we want to see. So 7-0 in the end. Mainz against Freiburg ended up as a 0-0 draw. Mainz with another valuable point for them. 5th in the table they are. Doing very, very well. Freiburg in 6th. Augsburg, they'll beat my boys Gladbach, who have been shit so far this season. New manager, new era, that kind of stuff. But not very happening at the moment. Bielefeld picked up a point against Hoffenheim. 0-0 in the end. I went with a 2-1 win myself on that one. Leipzig again, also doing very, very shit. A 1-1 draw against Köln. I went with a 0-0 draw myself, so not too shabby there. Stuttgart lost to Leverkusen. Leverkusen also up to 4th right now, 3 points off top. And of course, Dortmund did beat Union Berlin. They are in 3rd right now, 12 points on the board. That's of course Haaland and co scoring goals as well. And then of course at the end there, Wolfsburg, Frankfurt ended up all square, 1-1 in the end. As you can see, I got myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got myself 5 out of 9, which is okay, over 50%, which is good enough for government work, I'd say. Anyway, let's take a look at this next one. This is the table right here. Of course, Bayern are in charge, 30 points at the moment. Of course, Wolfsburg are also on 13 points. Dortmund, Leverkusen make up the top 4. Down the foot of the table is Greuther Fürth, Bochum going down. Of course, the two newly promoted sides, they're already in trouble. Of course, Mönchengladbach also in a bit of trouble. They need a win, as do Leipzig right now. So these two sides going through a bit of a wobble with the new managers, new eras, and all that kind of stuff. But hopefully they can start to turn around later on. Here we go, though. Prediction League. What did I say? Got myself 5 out of 9, which would have put me up to 9th, not too shabby. But Paul Burden, Jim Watton, Kevin, Russell Frost, Hans Wurst, Alex Weller, Winky, and Mr. Austin. Well done to you. You got 1 better than me. Got yourself 6, which means top honours for you. But what about the overall grand scheme of things? Well, this was what the leaderboard looks like at the moment. Of course, it's James Police FCs are great. And now again, leading the charge at the moment in the Bundesliga with Hans Wurst, MC Back, and Russell Frost. Tom Stainer also in the top 3, the bronze medal position. Of course, I did do a bit of cleaning up, so I think I got rid of any doubles. So we should be back in the game, lads. Back in the game. So of course, it is a bit tight at the top of the table, so keep on keeping on. Let's take a look at the next round of matches then, shall we? Using the code, it is Cutly/Bundesliga. Let's get into it. It is, of course, match day number 6. So here we go, as they say in Germany. Let's get forward then. Greuther Fürth up against Bayern. Oh my gosh, this could be 10. This could be 10-0. Anyway, of course, these two sides positions just 3 times since 2010. 3 was to Bayern, nothing with Greuther Fürth, and 0 draws. Of course, Greuther Fürth just 1 draw in the past 6. Absolutely woeful form, 8% form. As for Bayern, 6 wins out of 6, including Champions League as well, 100% form. The biggest win over Greuther Fürth was a 6-2 win, and last time I pictured that over in Greuther Fürth was a 3-0 win in the Bundesliga back in August 2012. Of course, Bayern comes on the back of that win against Bochum. Greuther Fürth comes on the back of that loss against Hertha Berlin. Very, very woeful form. 12-1 is your Greuther Fürth, 7-1 on is your Bayern. Of course, 8-1 is your long shots. It's going to be big. It could be, I'm being generous, 3-0 win. Just a 3-0 win on the road for Bayern on this one. Leipzig, they'll be taking on Hertha Berlin over in Leipzig. Of course, these two sides have played each other 12 times since 2010. 9 wins for Leipzig, 2 for Hertha Berlin, 1 draw. The biggest win for Leipzig, 5-0 win. The biggest win the other way is a 3-2 win. Leipzig just 1 win in 6 though. Back-to-back wins over Hertha Berlin. Of course, they were trying to climb the table at the moment. Of course, last time played each other in Leipzig. It was a 2-1 win for Leipzig back in October 2020. Leipzig have actually unbeaten in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches against Hertha Berlin. It might be more than that. Of course, coming into this one, of course, Leipzig did draw against Köln. Meanwhile, Hertha Berlin picked up back-to-back wins over Bochum and Greuther Fürth. Coming into this one, what are we looking at? Leipzig 3-1 on for the victory. 17-4 is your draw, 7-1 is your long shots on Hertha Berlin. I'm going to go with Leipzig on this one, surely. 2-1 win. Going to get the win in the bag. Next we have Frankie up against Köln. That's right, over in the Commerzbank Arena. Played each other 38 times since 1992, 15 wins apiece and 8 draws. The biggest win for Frankie, 6-2 win. The biggest win in the way, it was a 5-1 win. Frankfurt coming to us unbeaten the last 5 games. In fact, they're actually drawn those last 5 games. So without a win in 6, 42% form for them. Meanwhile, Köln just won defeat by 6 games for them. Back-to-back draws, of course. Last time played each other in Frankie, it was a 2-0 win for Frankie back in February 2021. Frankfurt coming to us on the back of that draw against Wolfsburg. Köln coming to us on the back of that draw against Leipzig. The odds on this one, 2019 on is your Frankie, 35 is your draw, 35 is your win, and that's Köln. I'm going with the win for Frankfurt in the end, 1-0, take to the bank. Next we have Leverkusen. They're going to be entertaining Mainz, that's right, of course. Bit of a top of the table crunch clash, this one at the moment. Played 31 times since 2004, 16 wins for Leverkusen, 10 wins for Mainz, and 5 draws. The biggest win for Leverkusen, 5-1 win. The biggest win the other way was a 3-1 win. Of course, Leverkusen coming to 4 wins out of the past 5 games. In fact, just 1 defeat past 6. If you want to look at it, same can be said for Mainz, also 1 defeat past 6, as both Svensson has these boys working a treat. Last time played though in Leverkusen was a 2-2 draw back in February 2021. Coming into this, of course, Mainz did draw with Freiburg. Of course, Leverkusen did beat Stuttgart. Heading into this in the table, of course, Leverkusen are 4th, Mainz are 5th. Just goal difference separate the two sides. 5-4 on is your Leverkusen, 14-5 is your draw, 10-3 is your Mainz. Leverkusen are your favourites. They should win this one. I've gone with a convincing win, 3-0 win. In the end, Union Berlin will entertain Arminia Bielefeld this weekend on Saturday, September 25th. Now, these two sides played each other 21 times since 2001, 8 wins for Union Berlin, 3 for Bielefeld, 10 draws. The biggest win for Union Berlin, 5-0 win. The biggest win their away was a 4-1 win. Of course, the Union Berlin without a win in 3 at the moment. Meanwhile, Bielefeld just 1 defeat past 6. However, draw specialists they are. Of course, last time played each other in in Union Berlin was a 5-0 win. In fact, Union Berlin unbeaten against Bielefeld, stretching all the way back to 2017, maybe in 2016. In fact, 2016 where they lost to Bielefeld in May 2016, so they're actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches unbeaten against Bielefeld, but a lot of draws in that mix. Of course, Bielefeld coming to us on the back of that draw against Hoffenheim. Meanwhile, Union Berlin coming to us on back-to-back losses, losing the Slavia Prague in the Europa League, or Conference League, whatever it is, and of course losing the Dortmund, of course, this past weekend. Odds on this one, we have 10-7 on is your Union Berlin, 40-5 is draw, 50-4 is your Bielefeld on this one. Going to go with a win for Union Berlin on this one to break the hoodoo and of course get back to winning ways. Hoffenheim need to get back to winning ways up against a high-flying Wolfsburg, second in the table at the moment. Played each other 27 times in 2008, 7 wins for Hoffenheim, 13 wins for Wolfsburg, and 7 draws. The biggest win for Hoffenheim, 6-2 win. The biggest win the other way was a 4-0 win. Heading into Hoffenheim without a win in 4. Meanwhile, Wolfsburg unbeaten the last 6, 75% form for them. At the moment, they're of course heading into this one. Last time played in Hoffenheim was a 2-1 win for Hoffenheim. That was back in March 2021. Of course, Hoffenheim did draw with Bielefeld last time around. Wolfsburg did draw with Frankie last time around. Of course, heading into this one, we have Hoffenheim 58 for the victory, 75 is your Wolfsburg, 25 is your draw. I think I've gone with Wolfsburg on this one. Yet 2-1 win to take to the bank, 3 points at the back and keep on dreaming. That's that we have a Gladbach up against Dortmund. It's the Borussia derby. That's right, over in Gladbach. Gladbach need a result. Last time they did play the big boys Bayern over in Gladbach. They got a draw. Hopefully they can do the same or more here. They played each other 58 times since 1992, 15 wins for Gladbach, 33 wins for Dortmund, 10 draws, just 1 win in 5 games. So much got absolutely shit for. Meanwhile, 4 wins in the bounce. Dortmund look very, very good at the moment. Of course, the biggest win for Gladbach over Dortmund, 5-1 win. The biggest win in the way was a 6-1 win. Of course, last time played each other in Gladbach was a 1-1 win for Dortmund. That was in the DFB Pokal. That was back in March 2021. Last time played each other in the league was a 4-2 win for Gladbach. They've only won once in the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games over Dortmund, so not good for the moment. Odds though on this one, we have 65 is your Gladbach, 11-8 on is your Dortmund, 3-1 is your draw. Unfortunately, I'm going for at least something on this one. 2-2 draw in the end for Gladbach to hopefully get themselves something in the right direction. So we have Bochum up against Stuttgart. Bochum needed a response, of course, having conceded 7 last round. They played each other 35 times since 1992, 5 wins for Bochum, 18 wins for Stuttgart, and 12 draws. The biggest win for Bochum, 4-0 win. The biggest win there was a 4-1 win. Of course, Bochum just 1 win in 6, 17% form. Meanwhile, Stuttgart just 2 wins in the past 6 games, 4 games without a win though, as they look to try and get some results here. Of course, last time in Bochum was in the SpVgg Bundesliga. It was back in February 2020. It was a 1-0 win for Stuttgart. Stuttgart unbeaten against Bochum after the last 4 matches, of course. A couple of wins, a couple of draws as well. Stuttgart did lose to Leverkusen last time around. Meanwhile, Bochum, of course, did lose to Bayern just a little bit last time around. Of course, look at the odds on this one. What do we have on this? We have 21-10 is your Bochum, 12-5 is your draw, 6-5 is your way with that Stuttgart. Gone with a Stuttgart win, 1-0 to take it to the bank. And then finally is Freiburg up against Augsburg. They're both doing pretty well for themselves. Played each other 26 times, 2006, 11 wins for Freiburg, 7 wins for Augsburg, and 8 draws. The biggest win for Freiburg, 5-1 win. The biggest win the other way is a 4-1 win. Freiburg unbeaten the last 6 games. Meanwhile, Augsburg just 1 defeat past One win in the past 5 games, actually. Not great tightly for them. Last time I was in Freiburg was a 2-0 win for Freiburg back in March 2021. Of course, Freiburg at the moment are in 6th. Augsburg coming up to 11th. Of course, and the odds on this one: 5-4 ownership. Freiburg 10-3 is your draw, 11-4 is your 11-4 is your draw, 10-3 is your away win. As Augsburg on this, going to go with a win for Freiburg to keep on keeping on at the tip of the top of the table. That's my picks. Be sure to get your picks in, of course, as we look forward to this match day. Of course, use the code CUTD4/Bundesliga to get involved and become part of the process, and of course, get your name in likes. But that's it. Be sure to give the video some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe, hit the little bell as well so you don't miss a beat. We've got a lot of stuff coming at you with a lot of FIFA as well this week, so make sure you check it all out. Coming at you right here, right now at Blackburn Overseas. But until then, see you soon. Mask up, 6 feet, all that kind of stuff, and of course check the links down below. Until then, we are done.